Om Bhurбhuvah-svah Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah prachodayantam. So Saram, everyone, we continue our discussions on Sri Sathya Sai Baba philosophy. Well, actually, our beloved Swami, he left huge philosophical message, teaching, and I think that we as Sai devotees should learn and apply his teaching, his philosophy, in our daily life. Because unfortunately quite many devotees basically think that it's quite enough if we keep Sathya Sai photo on the wall and each Thursday visit Sathya Sai center, chant bhajans, but the question is how we live our life on daily basis. And actually Swami's teaching is the greatest foundation for the just daily life. Well, I wish to think a little bit and invite you to contemplate his divine discourses on Bhagavad Gita, and let's quote. Actually, in these discourses, though they dedicated to the Bhagavad Gita, he's also speaking about different stories from different scriptures, including Srimad Bhagavatam. And the story goes about Prahlada, famous ancient devotee of the Lord. And then quote. Once Prahlada told his father, "Now you're only a king. If you can conquer 6 enemies, you will become an emperor." End of the quote. And actually then our beloved Swami describes actually all that inner enemies of the any human being. And that's desire, anger, greed, delusion, pride, arrogance, and jealousy. Well, it's very high standards of spirituality. Can you imagine? Quite many people think that if we say to each other Sai Ram and chant bhajans every week, that's actually enough. But basically that's not enough at all, because the inner meaning of spirituality is to change your thoughts, to change your behavior. Let me repeat again, these inner enemies which are really creating problems for the human life, and that's qualities really destroying spiritual essence of our life. So, desire, it's born out of illusion of separate existence. Because ego and mind thinks that, everything in this world may potentially belong to us, but really everything belongs to God. And when we practice service to the society, to the community, to the people, and in a state of mind when God actually doing His work in this universe, and we're just instruments, and to become instrument in the hand of Lord God is actually really a high level of spirituality. Anger, that's again a result of illusion of separate existence. greed. One more outcome of this feeling of separate existence. Pride, arrogance. Yeah, when we think that we are really great and we achieved something, we did something, while actually think carefully. Space, time, and energy belong to God. Then how can we be in a state of pride and arrogance about our achievements and jealousy when somebody seems to be more successful than us? And that's all about basic problem, which is delusion and actually this feeling of separate existence. And separate existence, first of all, this is illusion that we are separate from the Lord God and we are separate from all other human beings. And in the same divine discourse, Sathya Sai quote Saint Tyagaraja. Well, wonderful words of this saint. O Rama, if only your grace is with me, all the planets will be under my control. End of the quote. So, Saint Tyagaraja is speaking about the divine grace, and at the same time, he is speaking according to our Swami message, then all planets will be under my control. That's the words of Saint Tyagaraja. What does it mean, planets? Actually, according to the Vedic astrology, and by the way, Western astrology, the same planets influence our life. We can believe into astrology or not, but at the same time, it's ancient knowledge that our life, whatever we can take as example, any aspect of our life actually depend on planets. But if we have grace of the Lord, of course in our case, grace of our beloved Swami, then your life immediately become perfect, because grace is something more powerful than any horoscope or any influence of even karma. So it means what is best choice, best prayer is the prayer for the grace. And then we have to be ready to embrace this grace, because our beloved Swami, he is always giving his grace, but we are not always ready to accept it. So, Sairam, study Sri Sathya Sai divine discourses and try to think about it, try to contemplate, and then, of course, always try step by step, but apply to your daily life. Then you become real Sai devotee. Sairam, see you next time. Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam